Hello everybody, how are you? Today I'm doing the English videos because I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to be live on Wednesday. Remember I told you that, so I'm gonna put first my email address. To those that want to participate in the raffles that are going on now. Good evening, good afternoon, good night. The main thing that I would like, that I need for you, our reading, that if you guys want a reading, will be a subscription. Subscribe to my channel. Send a small donation, on Super Chat. Okay. And the lastly, send the copy or paste screenshot screen chat chat. If I'm not spelling it right, I'm sorry. Shot to the email. And for readings, what I need is your name, first name, last name, and birthday. Okay, so if you guys want a reading, birthday. I'm spelling it wrong. Birthday. And first name, last name, and birthday of you or the person you are requesting the reading for. The person you are requesting the reading for, the question for. So that's basically what I need from you guys. Hi, everybody. I do go live on Wednesdays. I did mention to you many times that I wasn't going to be able to go live on Wednesday because it's Halloween. That's the first thing. And I won't be around. So to those who want to participate in my free 30 minutes live reading, you're going to be going into this container that's here. Pay a small donation on the super chat, and after you do that, your name will go into that jar. I will be giving the November 7 will most likely be the day that the people that paid a donation will receive their I will go live and pick up the name from the jar and see who is the winner of that. Okay, so to those that are still watching, if this is the first time you're watching and you're peeking only and you're not one of my subscribers, what I do every Wednesday, mostly on Wednesdays around 8 o'clock, I come live for about an hour and I read people. These are free readings. You don't have to pay. And what I need from you is the first name, the last name, the birthday, and the question. So let's say you are in a relationship with someone and you want to know how the feelings of the persons are. You simply ask me, hi, my name is so and so, whatever your name is. I'm asking about this person, and you give me his first name or last name, he or she, whoever it is, and the birthday. And you want to know how he feels about me. Okay, so that's Banis Duran says, hi, Maria. So if the other person, let's say if you want to ask for something about yourself because you're like, let's say I answer questions about love, job, finances, job, friends, whatever. Just don't bulk 3 or 4 questions in one. It's just a one question reading. I do up to 2, 3 cards, And if you do make a little donation on the super chat, I usually for the super chats I take more cards. However, don't expect a big a complete readings. There's some questions that they need an actual reading. 2 3 questions, 5 questions will not give you what you're looking for, so be aware of that. So this is the regular rate tarot. This is the chakras, the oracle wisdom or cards, the chakra cards. For those that are not familiar with them, this is to some of you that need to balance your chakras. This oracle is by Tori Hartman, and this time I will be using the Romance Angels. A lot of people like the Romance Angels oracle cards from the Real Virtue. I usually alternate for the low part. I don't always use the same tarot, but I most of the time for the oracles I use, for the love I use this, or the tarot or sexual magic. And for the wisdom cards, just in case anybody has a random question that they don't know anything about it, that they say just I just want to get a card, a regular card, because you don't know what to ask for, and you just leaving up to the universe or to send you a message. And from the cards, you don't have any specific question. You just say you want to know about love. That question is kind of like general, because love could be with friends, family, and this in the is different type of loves. As you guys know, the love for a child is different. A love of a partner. So whatever message comes along, if you specify, I want to know how want to love, I want to know about love for a relationship for the next year, then maybe you get a more direct question, a card, not a question. So it depends. So it's hard to really tell what you guys are looking for, because some of you don't even know what you want. So that's why the readings, when it comes to the general reading, and some people say, well, that doesn't have nothing to do with me. Well, it was not your reading. You may go around with other readers to see who has the message for you. In every month, it's not going to be always the same message. It's like I do the my live my readings in Spanish are totally different to the readings in English, for the ones that are, want to know how the readings are. So if you have a question up there, you're not subscribed, and you just want to throw a question for me, you're welcome to. Okay, so I just want to give you a couple of things. We're gonna have a new moon on November 7th. On the 15th, we're gonna have the first quarter. We're gonna have full moon on the 23rd, which is gonna be the day after Thanksgiving, that Black Friday. Be careful, because a full moon is kind of the dangerous. Okay, and the last quarter will be the 29th. Okay, so just so you know, that's what's happening with the universe. And I will say, just be careful, especially with the full moon being a Black Friday, because people go crazy on Black Friday. And as it is, people argue and fight for stuff that they want to get, but just be careful. So remember, the way that I do my readings, like I repeat myself again: first name, last name, and birthday. And in a specific question, like, what do you want to know? Do you want to know if a guy loves you? Tell me it does. Um, so and so loves me. Okay. If you don't want to know if he loves you or not, because you're already couple, and you want to know, is this relationship, how is this relationship is, and then we can just is it working towards the next level, because you might be just dating, and you may be wanting to be in a committed relationship, because you don't know what the other person is doing. So remember that your intention in the question has a lot to do what the cards are going to tell you. I'm just here to tell you what the cards have to say, and that's it. So I'm going to read. I already spoke for a couple of minutes, actually 10 minutes. So to see how many people are coming live, because I used to come at 9, and I said to you that I wasn't sure when I was coming live, and I also told you that most likely I'm not gonna do it on Wednesday because it's Halloween, and it's that day. I love Halloween, and I also respect it, and I will be doing my own rituals myself, my own things that I need to do for the night. It's not only to go grab candy from other people's houses. So Vania Duran says, "My name is Vania Duran, 91393. How do you see my emotional healing?" Okay, she's asking a very good question, and I like that. I'm just gonna write your name because I like to keep track of how many people I do every time, every week, and reading. Actually, if I don't read you, I don't write your name down because I don't get to it. The English when I go live in English is not as hectic or so much traffic like there is in Spanish. In Spanish is more. That's why I tend to do two readings for Spanish people because they're more, and actually, they're more reasonable. They make a little donations to have this reading, and which is appreciated. $2, a dollar, whatever. I don't know how much YouTube is the minimum, but it's I will say it's appreciated no matter what. Okay, because even though I'm doing this for free, and I'm also helping you along the way, and our donation is not bad. So Valeria Duran wants to know, how do I see my emotional healings? So I'm gonna take a card because, like I said, this is a very complex, like a very general question. Even though she's requesting a healing, I'm gonna use the wisdom of the oracle by Colette Baron Reed oracle right now. So we'll see what message that oracle has for you. Okay, Vania Duran. So here you have card number 29, and you're talking about emotional healing. I'm going to tell you what's going on with this card with the breathe type of thing. With emotional healing, I think that this card tells you more about meditation, okay? Like meditation, learn to breathe, okay? So, when I get this card, I always tell people, if you have not practiced meditation and you're trying to do emotional healing, try to start learning to meditate and mentally let go of situations that you need to let go. Okay, so first you start by breathing, practice how to breathe. Okay, because you're taking things out from your body, you're taking things out from your system. And another thing is that when you are ready, that you've been meditating for a while, what you're doing is you mentally are taking away or cutting anything that needs to be taken out of your mind. Okay. So that's what happened with breathe. This breathing card is basically telling you, go meditate. Okay. And in this card, with the wisdom oracle correct Ballon read, it gives you three messages. It gives you a relationship message, which it says sometimes you need to just breathe and slow down. If you're in a relationship, and you may need to slow down into this relationship that you're in, don't hurry. That's why you're telling you breathe. Breathe is relaxing, okay? And don't have an anxiety. You can, because some people just get anxious to go to take the relationship to the next level. Just wait and see how things are working. Wait, relax, don't rush. Okay. The card of prosperity for this card, it says you have been working hard. Like, let's say you have worked in a job, and now you you're getting the fruits of what you've been working for. So now it's time to like relax. Again, it's telling you, basically this card is telling you relax. Whatever you're doing in the prosperity card is like you work so hard. Now it's time for you to like relax. Okay, because anything that you have done so far. You already work hard. Now you have to be in the slow motion. Okay, like in Sylvania, I hope I this reading is answering you the question about the other person that you're asking. Do you think my relationship will get better with Gerald Glenn? I think that you need to relax. You have two questions. Actually, I only answer one question at a time, but it's back to back, and you're the first one. So you're lucky that I answered the question. So it will get better, but don't have this anxiety to be with this person. Don't have this rush to the person to whatever it is that you do, because I don't really know. I'm only reading one card. So don't rush it. Like some people wants to like put a date. Okay, well, if you're not ready for a relationship, everybody takes time. Everybody has their own pace to get there. You know, like the turtle and the rabbit. The turtle will take probably a week to get to the end. A rabbit might take a day. So remember, everybody has their own, and everybody is in a different cycle of life. So just don't rush it. I think that this card is just more or less telling you don't have the anxiety to get there, but you will, because you're working towards. The person might not be at your speed. Other people are a little bit more slower. I'm not saying take 3 years to get there. I didn't say that. I just said I would say depending on the situation and his stage of life, if you see that in a year, or you guys, I will say between 3 months to 6 months, if a person wants to be with you, you're gonna know. He's gonna know that if this person is good for you or not, or you're gonna be good for them, because it goes to all the way around. Am I good to you, and are you good to me? Okay, so remember that. So let's see who else is here. And I'm gonna repeat myself again. Um, Hello, my name is Sophia Bosco. Okay, gonna see Sophia Bosco. My birthday is October 15, 2003. So you're only like 15. Okay. Asking about my relationship with my boyfriend of 8 months, Isa Perez. Isa Perez, 11/4/2001. So he's older than you. Well, what is coming for us? Going forward, what's coming for us? Okay, so because you let me see what other card comes for the romance angel card, because you're asking for romance. Let's see what other card comes out for the romance part. And one card flip. The card says flip. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This card is not saying go flirt because you're already in a relationship. What this card is telling you is your lighthearted energy to others. So you have to extend, like open up yourself more into the relationship with him. And it's like open your heart, open your mind to love. So if one of you, let's say you're asking for him and you, if one of you is a little bit more into withholding feelings and emotions, try not to. This is just open your heart. Just telling, it's telling you right there. Just open your heart. Don't restrain yourself. Okay. And coming forward for you guys, I'm gonna take an oracle from collect read and see what the oracle tells you. And the faith. See how you have card number 17 is like here you're opening your heart and have faith. The most important thing in anything you want to have, you want to pursue, is faith. Okay, always think about it. And the number is also very good. 17 is one of my favorite numbers. But always try to put yourself in positive energy and make sure that the most important thing, no matter what you do, is faith, faith, faith. Have the universe tell you that, make sure everything you want, everything you need is gonna come to you, and be positive about it, because your positive energy is gonna be changed to the other person. Okay, so like the in the relationship message is like, if you know there's another person, the what's going on with this other person, sometimes you have to also trust yourself that you cannot change the other person. Okay, and you have to accept the person as who they are. And if you're willing to take that responsibility of taking them as to who they are, just go ahead and continue to accept them. If you accept them from the beginning, and you've been with this person for you said about a month, you know what you should do. You should remain in this relationship, or you should go out of that relationship. You will know in 3 months. You will know if you want to be with this person, and you already went alone for a month. So do you feel comfortable with this person? Do you feel uncomfortable for what this person do or doesn't do? So remember, you're not here to change them, because people are going to change themselves when they want to, if they want to. Okay, so in this case, I will tell you, have faith, and you have to see what is it that you're looking for. Do you feel comfortable with him? Yes or no? Do you feel happy with him? Yes or no? That he makes you happy? Does he has the things that you're looking for? If that's the case, then you just continue to open your heart and continue to have faith, so this relationship continues to grow. Okay? So what's coming in the future for you and this person? Just trust the universe. If you're meant to be together, and you work on this relationship, because he eventually, he might see the love that you put for this person, and that's you want to reciprocate this love. We're here to love and be loved. If you feel that you're not being loved by this person, remember, I can only say so much with these two cards. I cannot say so much because it's not a personal reading. Then you will know. Okay, I'll like, you will know if you want to continue or you want to stop. You will know. You know what you want. All of us know what are we looking for in a relationship. We all know if we want to be treated good or treated bad. If you know you're treated bad, you're gonna walk away. Okay, so let's see who else is here. One okay, that's not bad. I could read some of you. Alicia Ramirez says, "Hi Maria, I want to know if I'm going to get married next year with Fernando Rafael Molina." Wow, Romero. He has a lot of names. Fernando Rafael Molina Romero. And his birthday is August 1st, 10/1, 1980. And your birthday is Alicia. Hold on. So yes. April 3rd, 1978. So let's see if you guys are in a marriage situation. Alicia Ramiro wants to know if she's going to get married next year with Fernando Rafael Molina Romero, August 1st, 1980. And her birthday is April 3rd, 1978. Let's see if you're going to get married next year. Remember, guys, today is the only night, the last night that you can participate in the free 30 minutes reading for November. Main thing, subscribe. Second, a small donation and the super chat. Third, send a copy of the super chat to the email address that I posted when I first started the reading. Okay, so those are the only things that you guys need to do to participate in the reading. Okay, and the free reading. And that I need your email so I can communicate with you. Let's see if you guys are going to get married. Another card that is asking for faith. This is two cards, one right after the other, just asking for faith. Have faith, and let's see if the marriage card comes along. This card is telling you this situation is calling you to have faith. Okay, Alicia. So continue to have faith. Remember that faith can give um see, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you are in love right now with this person. I feel that don't rush the marriage. Um, Slow down, because if if your finances are in order, maybe you might be able to get into the marriage. But some people finances might not be as in order as you are, so you need to concentrate on that to know that not everybody's ready for it. I feel that just your main thing that you need to do at this time is to have faith and to continue to show your feelings to this person, so this person knows that you're really into that relationship. And maybe it doesn't happen next year. You have to talk to each other and see what his plans are for next year, because sometimes men are a little bit slow, and I just told you before, we rush into being married for the next year, oh this and that, and men are a little bit slow when it comes to that, unless they want children. What raises them to be in a relate for marriage will be children, because some of them do want to have kids, and that's what rush them to be in in a marriage. So in this, look at the last card that came out was keep an open mind. So just understand that this to me is not I don't think it doesn't mean that you should your soulmate may differ from your type of expectation. It's just keep an open mind to just understand that things might not happen at your timing. It's gonna be at the timing when it's meant to be. Okay, don't rush the relationship, because what you could do is scare the person away, and you're gonna scare someone that is a very good catch for you, even if it's a good or bad. If you're in love with this person, you're gonna put up with whatever. That's what we do. Red Moon says hello. Hi, Red Moon. How are you? Let me say hi to some people. Red Moon say hi. Amber Citrine says hi, Maria. Hi, how are you? True Sapphire says, may I have a general? You can have a general. You have remember what I said to you guys in the beginning. You can have a reading. The only thing you need to do is ask the question. So right now, I just got a super chat, and for that reading. Okay, so this is Asha. Okay, but Asha, you're saying do you want a for the raffle that you're doing this? My name is Asha. Okay, so Asha, you're gonna participate in the live reading. I mean, I'm sorry, in the free reading for the month of for next week, actually in November. So I'm gonna put your name there before I forget. But make sure you copy and paste this donation to my email. My email is in the video. So when you're done, you're welcome to copy and paste this and go into my link. Actually, my email is also in my description box. But I'm gonna put your information here so I know you're here. I was born 3/16 1997. I was wondering if my fiance, Julian, he was born 7/16. He my life partner? Okay, actually, Asia, I need his last name, and you only gave me Julian, and you only gave me Asia. So I need your last name. I got your birthday and his name, but I also need both. Okay, so Julian, and his birthday was July 16, 1993. Let me see if you can shoot me your Julian Shelling, I believe it's S-S-N-E-L-I. With my computer, since the way it's set up, it's hard to see it. But let me see what card comes out for you. I'm gonna see if anything comes out on the Romance Angels cards. So because you have you made a donation, you're gonna be able to get more than one card. So let me see what comes out for you. Is he? You want to know if he's your life partner, correct? Or you your life partner? I love to use that word life partner because I feel that that's more is better than soulmate. I was wondering if my fiance Julian. I might not pronounce it right, but I'm gonna say it in my head. Shillings, July 16, 1993 is Asian life partner. And she is 3/16/1997, 3/16/1997, and 3/16/1993. Julian. Wow, look at the cards that are coming out. Love yourself first. Make sure that no matter how much are you in love with this person, never forget to love yourself, okay? Asian. And you are gonna be going to some kind of honeymoon or trip if it's not well if it's a time that you might end up going to a trip and even though you're engaged look because you say your fiance so this is also affirming that your relationship is at a higher level, meaning that this could be your life partner. So let me take one more card. Um, this card is about forgiving and learning. So this might be with accompanying this card with love yourself first and forgiving and learning. There's gotta be something I feeling by you asking that he want if he's your life partner. You maybe have still issues. That's something that from your childhood or from your past. It doesn't have to be your childhood. It could be from your past that you need to still to release to be a little bit more sure because if he already put the ring on your fingers because he loves you and he and look at this he cares for you, okay, but you need to learn to love yourself a little bit more and be a little bit more secure about your relationship even though if he's your life partner. So see, it's not as important as to know how much you love yourself. So I think that you need to show you get this card from new love, but it doesn't mean new love. It could also mean that you have to show your feelings a little bit more. This is where an intuitive feeling about you, not too much about him. I feel that you're the one that has more questions than him. I feel he knows what he wants with you. He's ready for it. That's why there is a commitment with you. The commitment means that he cares for you so much. He loves you so much to know that he wants you for his wife. Okay, so you need to understand as to why he sees the positive in you. He sees the love that you can offer. He sees the companionship. So you need to start seeing yourself as how much you love him. You need to love yourself. Okay. And you may not be loving yourself as much. And that's the reason why these cards are coming. Like you may not be expressing your feelings too. If that's not the case, that you may love yourself, but you may not be expressing it. And there might be a blockage from for you, and that's the reason why this card comes out like more into about you, not too much about him, because the commitment is there, the love is there. Let me see what chakra card comes out for you that you may need to work on, because I see the you have probably a little bit insecure about it, and you shouldn't be, because this man has been there for you for a reasonable about amount of time. So think about that, okay? So let me see what oracle card comes out. See joy. Work on your creativity side. Work on your love yourself. This is the card of you're happy with yourself. You're happy with what you do. You're happy with what you want to accomplish. And so start loving yourself a little bit more. And two cards are telling you the same thing. Basically, joy, happiness, creativity. Work on your yellow chakra. This is forgiving, and this is love yourself first. Two cards are affirming the same thing. So I feel that you need to work, not don't worry about if he's your life partner, because he is. Worry about loving yourself, because what happens is he's gonna be there for you no matter what. When we choose this partner, if you don't work on this, what happens in some relationships is that in the future you can go through cycles of a life of your marriage that you may ruin it because of the things that you're not doing right now. I think that you should work on yourself first, because he already has strong emotions for you. So you in the future you don't become the next divorcee, because things happens in life, and things happen in the future. So and I don't think you will divorce, but I just feel that you need to work on loving yourself more, so you don't create more problems for your relationship. Sometimes mentally we create problems for our relationship. So I'm gonna put you in the jar so you see it. This is what I do. I put everybody in a jar. I put their names and information down, and it's just a very few. So whoever it is that gets into this jar is gonna be the winner for next month free reading. And I suggest you to work on yourself. I do practice Reiki. If you're willing to find out about my services, go ahead and check that in the box. And if you want a full reading and about yourself, feel free to contact. Okay. So, Redmond, do I have to write names, or it fine with the just signs? Redmond, I do not read signs. I don't know how to read signs. I never did that. I do the general readings to read the signs, but if I'm gonna ask a question about a specific person, I don't concentrate on the sign. I concentrate on the person's energy. So basically, I work with my intuition, and that's how I always read people through all my life, asking them their first name, their last name, and their birthday. And that's what I've been doing since ever since I started reading people many years ago. So okay, so that's how I do readings. And whatever you need to ask, you just have to give me a question, a specific question about what you're looking for. Just similar to what Aisha wrote, but she didn't write her name. Com- Excuse me, the first name, last name, and birthday. So let me read somebody else. Let's see who else is here. Okay, Angela Echeverria says Angela Echeverria. You were born September 7th, so 1987. Okay, you want to know about your future in love. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna take one card from the Wisdom Oracle from Colette Reed, Baron Reed, and see what card comes out. And I'm gonna take one chakra, because I feel that you're I feel that you're attracting immature men, like you said, and we gotta see why is it that you're attracting these immature people. Okay, but let me tell you something. There's people that can be 50 and they're still immature. There are people in their 20s still. There's so many that nowadays they're acting like they're players and they're like 50 years old. They feel like they're gonna be here forever. Are they immune to dying or something? And they're so childish. They're like still into like not having a decent relationship and treating women like crap. So don't be surprised that a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old can act immature, and a 50-year-old acts immature too, even 70s, to be honest with you. Their wife dying now, they want to screw every woman up there, so believe me. So let's see what this oracle brings for you. This is for Angela Echeverria, September 7, 1987. September 7, 1987. Let's see what comes up. Blessed. Okay. What this card says, okay, even though they're immaturity people here, is basically, oh my God, let me see. Let me take the chakra card to see what card you need to work on. What chakra you need to work on. I'm sorry if I say card. What chakra you need to work on. Vanity. Okay. So this is a blue chakra that you need to work on. So the chakra of vanity is about communication. Okay. And let me give you the message of vanity. And this is one of the chakras you need to work on. Try to this is you, like when you get into a relationship, don't try to it's like the you having an illusion with having a relationship with someone. Try to bring these people as a friend. Sometimes this is like you may have the people that you're meeting, they have no how can I say to you, the companionship that you have, the conversation that you have is empty, and or for you, that could only be just you feeling that way. This could be that you also need to have a little bit of faith and awareness of why these people come to you. Maybe there's something that you need to change about yourself. This is the card transformation tool. So there's something that you need to change, and you see, and it says bless. Let me tell you what bless is. Let me see what card number is. Card number 22. So if someone comes to you, maybe there is something that you need to learn from that person, and that's the reason why it says bless. Bless them regardless of how immature these people are, because not everybody's going to be in your level, and you probably, if you feel that these people are immature, you might have to raise yourself a little to the people that you want to meet and be at the same level, a little older than you. There might be I don't, let me see, how old are you? You're 87. So you were born in 87. So you may have to and some people have just a young soul or an older soul. So try to transform yourself, or how can I do, transformation is changing things about you. Okay, so if you're attracting too many immature people, ask the universe, why do I attract these people, and see if when you go and meditate or you go to sleep the night before, or whenever you're going to go and meet people, ask the universe to send you someone that has a higher maturity level, a higher understanding. Okay, what you're looking for, ask for. So you stop getting these jerks coming to your life, and when they do come, bless this relationship. Okay, because you're moving. See, this card is telling you you're moving dependent on how you want to move into into yourself. You're looking for a more sacred partner, so that's the reason why you need to work more about the person that you're calling. When you meditate, when you go to sleep, when you pray, whatever you do to call upon that person, just say, I want a more healthy relationship, a more stable partner, a more mature partner, so I can be blessed with this divine energy, so I could have the relationship that I'm looking for. So you have to call it. Remember, it's relationships are about what you call. If you don't specify everything that you're looking for, the universe is not going to know what to send you, and that's why they're probably sending you this type of people, because you're not asking the right way. Let me see what other chakra card you get. Completion. You get the orange card, and this is a completion. So you have a transformation and a completion. So you probably need to like close a chapter about of your life. Whatever it is that you have to close, it could be um, a closure because of a family member, let's say mother, father. If you don't have a good relationship with them, you have to have a closure. Close that part of your life, so you can change this life, so you can attract what's good for you. You might have something open, whatever it is that you have open. If it could be an ex relationship that you still having emotions, so you still have that open door because you haven't closed this relationship, and the universe doesn't know what to do. It's like sending you things that you probably don't want. So you have to close whatever old relationship you have, so you can come to the new one. And so when the new one comes, be as specific as to what you're looking for. And because you're looking for maturity, request maturity. Okay? So the universe can bring you the divine person that you want. You understand? I hope you understand what these cards are telling you. I'm just reading the cards. I don't know what you're looking for. Okay? This is the message that the cards are telling you. Okay? This is for Angela. I hope you understand it. So let's see who else is here. Hi, Argentina. Okay. When I have cards of Maria Valentina Fernandez, when I have a card, or someone asking me a question, does he still wants me? Okay. That's telling me you need to love yourself a little bit more. What happened in your relationship? You must have had an argument, and he went his way, and you went your way. So remember, in the beginning, relationships are not easy. And this is Felipe Escobar. Let's see. And if he doesn't want you, just that means move on. If he really wants you to be with you, January 21, 22nd, 85. So he's in the cast of Capricorn and Aquarius. So maybe, you know, there's something that bothers him about your relationship, or maybe he's not ready to be in a relationship. So let's see what he wants, Felipe Escobar. Let me get a romance angel card to see if he still wants you. Felipe Escobar, 123rd, 1985. Does he still want Valentina Fernandez? Let's see. 11/16/95. So I feel that this energy that it has is just that there's something that you're doing that is bothering him. Okay, or he might not be ready. But let's see what other card comes up. It was two cards. So either he needs to release his ex-partner, if you already did them, and he probably still having feelings. If you already did that, you released your ex-partner, then he's the one that needs to release that partner. It's saying, like, basically, if you break up, and some men don't let go easily, and what happened is that 90% of men usually work hard for the wife, for the kids, for the daughters, whatever they have, sons or whatever. They come along and they gave so much to the first one because they were supposed to be in love, and then they come back around, and then something happened. Either she cheated. 90% of the time, a man will leave a woman because she cheated. Okay. Most times they're not gonna admit it. Okay. It's very rare that a man will leave a woman because of the way she behaves, unless it's some kind of let's say, um if you're a good person and you don't do drugs, maybe if that's the case, they may leave that person. But I feel that if this is a person that he is still in love with, or he's still not in love, but is hurt for what happened, this is the reason why he is treating you that way, because they tend to blame every woman as to what happened until they heal their emotions. Let me take one more card for you, Valentina. See, he could also not like something about what you did, and this could be that he finds somebody else or is interested in somebody else. This could be this just because I'm not specifically reading you. This is not a 30 minutes reading. I'm just picking up from this card. It could be that someone had come along and stirred that relationship, and that's what happened too. When you're in a relationship, either you or him, the devil touches them, and then someone comes along and it's just to tend to test the strength of the relationship. So here I feel that he's not even, I feel that he's not even sure what he wants. He probably in love with another person, and that he needs to release it. Or maybe he's not in love, but he's hurt and he needs to release it. And here he's moving because someone came along and decided to taste what's out there. What can happen in this relationship? Because you want to know. Let me see. What's the question? If he still wants you, let's see. He probably does want you. He's having doubts because it might be somebody else, and it may be another person involved, because he's telling this could be the one. You already have met the romantic partner you seek. So he probably knows that you're the right person for him, but he probably wants to test what's up there, or taste what's up there. So I feel that he's not sure as to what he wants, and he just seeing what's up available for him, what's up there. And some people put themselves available, and I feel that that's the reason why he hasn't been able to make a decision. And try not to be too available for him. Sometimes it's better off to play hard to get. If he's not sure what he wants, just go away, because you don't want to be in a third party situation and him deciding what to do. So let me see. Okay, so Ileana Colon says 11,664. Okay. Will I find my counterpart from this lifetime? So Ileana Colon wants to know 64 in Scorpio. Let me see. I have a feeling, Ileana, that there's some things that you need to work on yourself. Let me see what chakra is coming for it. I'm gonna take one chakra card and to see what the chakras tells you. Okay. Okay. You have a red chakra. Okay. Red chakra is the one that is on the bottom all the way in the bottom. That's your grounding chakra. And by taking the contemplancy card, this let me see if I could show you where the picture is. I hope you do know where it is, if you can see it. It's the bottom chakra. It's like the root chakra. Can you see that? It's right here, the bottom one. See the one over here? This is the your root chakra. If you have issues with your root chakra, and that's your first chakra, what happens is you're having problems all the way from the beginning. Most of your relationships have had some kind of some kind of problem. And this card says, I am feeling the loss of my dreams. So you're practically like giving away yourself, like um you need to, like, whatever happened to you in the past, in every relationship that you had, okay, I hope you understand me. In every relationship you had is something that is has bothered you, and you probably have not released it to this time. Okay, so this is like the wish card. This, if you were to say this is the wish card, this is the dreams unrealized. Um, you probably held back your feelings and your emotions, and now you need to like release something that happened to you. Let me see what the angels, romance angels, tells you. There's something that happened to you in the past, and you need to release it. When you get to know a person, okay, try not to go to bed right away, please. Try to get to know the person first. Don't have sex first, and then, because you are one of the most um erotic signs in the sex, you guys are the number one, but also you guys could be the last ones, because you guys are the ones that rules the genital area for men and women. You guys could be the most exciting and passionate people, but at the same time, at, at a certain age, you might be drying up. You will have problems with your genitals in the future, because you're in a older stage. I will tell you, not that you don't want to do it, it's just your genitals are tired. Okay, so get to know the person first before you do anything. Don't just go to bed with them so they don't leave your house right away. So, see, this is telling me that your love life is affected by children, could be your grandchildren. And there are times sometimes that your own kids, even you and you're at an older age, they want to tell you who to be with, or you are too old to be in a relationship, or things like that. Some children are like that. They feel like, oh, my mom is too old to be dating, or they're not supposed to do that. Yes, you can, and that's not right, because yes, you have the right to date, you have the right to have a companionship, but just get to know the person. Please don't do any sexual activity with them prior to getting to know the person. You, some of you, just don't grab the first name and then you don't know what the rest is, and then you end up in bed. I think that you need to heal yourself first, and I will work on healing myself before looking for a relationship, because you're going to be attracting the same type of people over and over again. Until you heal yourself, you're going to give the self-respect that you need. Okay, so I'm going to read one more person. Only one person went into the super chat. I'm sorry, but you guys could have at least one more. You see where it says the emoji, the smile sign? There's a dollar sign. You guys can make a donation there, and that's where you you can make that donation, and that could be the super chat, and you could participate, because whoever right now, these are the people that are going to participate, and I'm going to pick one next week for the free reading. So I'm picking one more person. I read Ileana Colon already, and let's say who's here. Oh, you understand. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, see, hi, I can't have her. Angel, I can't have it really. Angela, so beautiful, Maria. I understand perfectly. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna read. Mary is gonna be the next person that's gonna be going into the super chat. Mary Jimenez, and like I said, this is gonna be live this November the 7th. If all goes well, you're gonna get the announcement in the live reading. So, hello, Maria. Can you tell me what my husband currently feels for me? We're separated. Miriam Jimenez and Miriam Jimenez and June 483 and Jose Angel Hernandez. Angel Hernandez 1979. Remember to Mary to make do a screenshot of the super chat or copy and paste and send it to my email so I can, if you are the winner, I'm gonna need that information so I can send you that you're the winner. Okay. So what kind is came flying, but let me just put it back. This is about children. So so you, if you win, I need to know your email address. So the main thing is subscribe to my channel, pay a super chat, a minimum donation is fine, and then you do a copy and paste or a screenshot to the email Maria E. Rodriguez 1500 at gmail.com, which is in all the English video in the month of October. So you know you can find it today. You will find it because that's the first thing I write. And in a couple of videos, I wrote it up a couple of times. So send me that to the to the email, and you're still gonna be in the drawing when I finish reading you. So Miriam Jimenez wants to know how your husband feel currently that you're separated. I'm gonna take a romance angel card, and I'm gonna see if I could take let me see. I could take more than one card because you pay a super chat. So let me see how many cards I could take. Let me see what comes out. How is how is Jose Andrew Hernandez feeling for Mirin Jimenez 64983 and he's 91979. Again, love yourself first. A lot of people need to start loving yourself. So how he feels about you. Let me see another card. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Soulmate relationships are very hard because they go with ups and downs. Even though you're separated, you're going through a cycle of life right now in your relationship that it may not end, but you probably need to, either you or him will need to start loving yourself first, because it's you asking me how he feels about you. I feel that you need to start loving yourself a little bit more, asking him to respect you the way that he needs to respect you, regardless of the situation. This is a soulmate situation, so you probably either work together as you guys were young, or you guys were in another lifetime together, and you're here to finish businesses in this lifetime, whatever it is that happened. So remember that these are lessons. Okay, let me take one more card. So he's your soulmate. Don't worry about it. So this card is a time has come to clear your energy. This is a card of releasing your ex, but probably in this card, this is not really, you're not going to release your ex, you're releasing the negative energy of the relationship. Okay, not that you're releasing him, you just got to release anything harm that was done from him to you or to each other, because I don't know how the situation went. So let me see one more card about you and your relationship. So you guys are gonna need to work things out, even you're separate. Don't ask for the divorce. If he comes out for the divorce, let him be the one asking for it. Some people may not put the divorce through. They might talk about it, but one thing is talking and another thing is doing. Okay. Um, I don't know how long you've been separated, so he's probably going to take a little bit of time. So let me see one more time, one more card for the chakras. Look at this. Soulmate twice. Okay. So this type of card with the chakras card, you need to work on your root, your foundation. Um, so I'm gonna give you the message for the chakras to so you know what the chakras, the soulmate is. It's time to face to your true feelings. Okay, so you're gonna have to face your feelings for this person, and you guys might need to talk to each other. You need to say, what true am I embracing? Okay, this is the card of change. So this is a soulmate card. It's speaking your truth, choosing to love, freedom through transformation. Sometimes there is new truth in this relationship, and those are the things that you need to work on. A marriage goes through a phase or a cycle just like you go through a cycle of life. So the marriage is going through a cycle. So understand that. Let me take one more card of the you're our soulmate, so he's not going nowhere. Okay. The only thing that you probably need to do is work on yourself on things that you need to work on. Sometimes some people that come and tell me and they tell me, oh no, well, I do this because my husband tells me to do it. No, what about you? You don't have no saying. Oh, well, my relationship, he does this, he does that. So what are you going to do? Or she does this, she does that. No, so what are you going to do? You're still an individual. And that's one thing that a lot of people forget when they're married, that they're still an individual. Do you understand that? See, what did I just say? Impartiality. Maybe you need to work. See how this card came on partiality, and I just finished saying, "Oh, what are you gonna do?" Some people says, "Oh, well, my husband says this, my husband says that." If you step back from your present situation, what do you see? Can you be neutral? So, do you guys have issues that you need to work on, and see how this is clear your energy. You got issues to work on about yourself and your relationship. If there's children involved, you have to put like rules. You have to put, this is what I'm planning to do today. Is he partial or impartial? You have to be fair. Maybe he's not fair to you, maybe you're not fair to him. There is an imbalance in this relationship. Sometimes the man manage the money and they don't want to give the wife so much. Sometimes the women manage the money or they spend all the money that the man makes. It could be vice versa. It depends, you know. I'm only reading 5 cards. I don't know how the whole situation is. Again, if you want to book a reading, you're welcome to. But I'm here to answer you this question that you have with the little bit of time I have and the little bit of cards. So there is some kind of back and forth going on with the two of you, and you guys need to come to middle ground, okay, to balance this scenario, be impartial, or like the oracle said, fairness. So one have to say, well, if I do this, this, and this, and that, you got to do this. It have to be an equal amount of energy to with each other, and he's not going nowhere. That's if you're worrying about losing him, he's not going to go nowhere because even if he wants to, he may not even be able to afford it. Okay, so especially as children in the middle, there's too much to work on, and I just think that you guys are going through this phase because one of you was being unfair with one of each other, and that's why you guys need to work on being in a fairness relationship, being impartial, being open, guided to an open mind. You got to open, either you have to open your mind or he needs to open your mind. One of you have to work on that ability to work on yourself. So and just say, can I have a reading? And so you understand, Mary Jimenez. So I hope that this helps you, okay, on your journey right now. But he ain't going nowhere. He has too much to lose. Like I said, I was gonna put your name in the jar, so you're going to the jar for the 30 minutes free reading. I will be announcing this reading on next week on the 7th, and the reading we're gonna book it accordingly to the time and all the stuff that we need. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this reading in November, because December I get too busy. Okay, it's a lot of things that I do in December. So that's why I'm doing it in November. And to whoever wins this reading in next week, congratulations. I don't know who that person is gonna be. So I'm finished with you guys. I hope that this reading helps some of you that are actually I was able to answer the questions. To those that are peeking, please subscribe to my channels. My Spanish and English readings are separate. They're usually not the same. I don't use the same tarot. I don't use the same oracle. So I'm sending two different messages. Okay. So if one message, if you speak Spanish and one message doesn't resonate with you, go to the English one or whatever, whichever it is that you feel comfortable with. And again, love and light. Mary Jimenez says, yes, I understand. Thank you. Mary Jimenez, thank you so much, Maria. You're bringing me hope. Yes, I don't think he's going anywhere. I just think that you guys need to come to a mutual understanding. Always trust the universe, and if you know with if you've been following me, go to my rituals. I have a couple of loves rituals that I have. Like, I actually have a candle that you guys could prepare yourself with their energy. If you're losing the passion in the relationship, try to bring it back. And the whole video gives you instructions on how to do it. And if you want, you can start with the love first. So bring the love back, because the love is there. You just need to flourish. Is that what it says? Is the word? And to bring the passion back, always do that. You're welcome to bring going to those rituals. And it says they're are in Spanish, but if you need me to translate, feel free to shoot me an email. I will be translating. I haven't been able to do that because I've just been so busy, but I will try to translate them in English if you cannot. But most likely, you to that's the translations for you guys. Okay, but that is just a little push. We're here to like give you that step forward, just like a doctor does. He gives you a prescription and you need to take it. So I'm there putting these videos for you guys. You just got to do it. There's only so much that we can do here, and you guys got to do your part. I do my part, you do your part. Okay? So Karen Melendez says, please read me, but what's your question, Karen? You're the last person. I don't know what your question is. And you guys asked me to read you. Oh, hi, Marie. I would like to know if I will have another baby with Miguel Angel Velasco from January 22nd, 1977. And me from Karen Johanna Melendez from March 8, 1994. And when? Let me see. Let me use the regular tarot. You're the last one. So guys, you guys want me to read it, and none of you made a donation. Come on, you guys can make a donation. Don't be like that. You guys could go into the free 30 minutes reading that I'm going to be doing next week. Today's the last time I read it in English, because I won't read in English again until next week, and that's going to be for the drawing. Okay, because remember, guys, that I do work. To those that don't know me, I do work. So I don't get paid for this. This is not my first job. And see how many other people in your English channel does live readings and up there. It's not as many. Some of them I have gotten live since I've been going live, because I've been going live since May Okay, I believe May or March, one of those months. I don't remember. In the beginning, it was not that many people in the English channel, but it's getting there. So we'll see. So let me see, Karen Melendez. Let you know if another baby with Miguel Angel Velasco from January 22nd, 1977. Let me see if there's another baby coming. Okay. Probably if you get a card number 9, it could be within the next 9 months. I would say. If or this I could read this card in different ways. It could be in the next not between 9 days and 9 weeks. You could get pregnant. So it will be from now to like maybe the beginning of January will be 9 weeks for a each month has 4 8, so about January. And it may be an air sign. So if you get pregnant, let's say between now and January, and remember that's the 9 months, you can probably have an air sign child. If that's the case, let's say you get pregnant now, you can have a Gemini, okay, or a Libra child. If you could have an air sign child, or this is my children's cards, my swords. I mean, not my swords. My names are my children, and it could be a boy or a girl. Doesn't matter. You gotta get to find out the sex. It have to be soon. After you get pregnant. But I would say you will have another baby, and your pregnancy could be within the next, I would say, 9 weeks. I would not give it 9 months. It's too much. If you already have a child with him, I would say within another from now to January, you probably could be getting pregnant. But there is another child coming. When, I don't know. But I would say those are the numbers that you get. Write the number 9 down somewhere in your calendar and look back either 9 weeks from now or whatever. And if you're pregnant by then, and yeah, that's showing me that you will get pregnant. So just be careful that you eat right, you do the right things. So don't drink alcohol if you want to get pregnant. Do the right things to get pregnant. People do drugs, do alcohol, and then they don't know why they cannot get pregnant. Well, actually, you don't want to have a sick child. You understand? So anyway, to those that came to my channel, thank you very much. And to those that made a donation, you guys are gonna be in this jar. I will see you next week. I will send you an email if you're the winner. So please make sure that you copy and paste this to your email and send it to my email. So if you are the winner, I need to contact you. I cannot contact you me alive. I'm not gonna put the winner is because that's not going to happen like that. I need to know your email so we can get in contact. I could talk to you how I do my readings, schedule the time. I don't know where you are, the location. I'm in the Northeast time. It's 9:21 right now where I am. So all those things have to be communication and open communication between you and me in order to do the reading to whoever is the winner. Okay. So, love and light to all my subscribers, and to those that haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Take care of yourself, and bye bye. You're welcome, Karen. I'll talk to you next time, and take care of yourself. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.